Yes, very much.
Okay. So, hi everyone. Good evening. Good to see all your bright faces again today. Today we are going to meet Anagha. Anagha is, I think I should say, a multifaceted personality. She can sing, and she can dance, and she tells beautiful stories. And I think she does yoga. And she's a very bright and friendly person. Let's see what she's going to share with us today. Okay. Requesting all adults to switch off their cameras and mute themselves. And the children, you guys, this is between you and Anagha. Have a blast. Enjoy yourselves, everyone. Thank you, Anagha. All yours.
Thank you so much, Aparna. Thank you. Good evening, children.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I can
Good
see
evening.
all of you are like so
Good evening.
chirpy after a
Good evening.
long day at school.
Good evening.
How was school?
Good evening.
How was your school today? How was your school today?
And school was pretty
good?
Tiring?
Good.
not at
Yeah,
all.
even in my school was pretty good.
Was it tiring?
Good,
Not at all.
good, Baba. Mine
All
was
good.
great.
Okay, cool then. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to use the chat box here. Do you all know how to use the chat box in the Google Meet?
Oh,
So we're
yes.
I'm going to give you,
I can spam it.
you can't spam it. We'll have a rule. So we are going to have a rule for the next 1 hour that we're only going to type when we are asked to type, and we will type only what is asked to type. Shall we all make that promise to all of us? Yes, because we want to have fun, right? Spamming means we won't have fun then. The fun will be only for the person who spams.
Chat. Morning, ma'am.
Promise?
I'm only just typing graphic.
Yes, okay. I'm going to tell you, I'll give you one letter. And whatever comes to your mind that you're thankful for, which starts with that letter, you're going to type that.
Oh, it's
Yeah?
kind of like
Okay.
me.
The letter is P. What are you thankful for with the letter P? Quickly and type in. Parents, Papa, part myself, that's lovely, and parents, excellent. Okay, parents.
Look what I did.
I am named Prahan, so you are thankful that you are named Prahan. Very nice.
Prahan, I thought you were going to say something else, but I'm being very naughty. Never
There's
mind.
a
So what else from the letter P?
Oh my goodness, I'm joining a party. I'm in a party.
PE makes me glad. Oh,
PE.
very nice. PE, excellent.
What's
That's physical education, the exercises and other things, isn't it?
PE is physical education.
Education, yes. Okay, very good. Okay, I'll give you one more letter and then we'll start off. Okay, the letter is A. A. What are you thankful for with the letter A?
Thankful that my favorite word is because my favorite letter is eels. So that's what I'm thankful
My
for.
apple, animal. Prahan, you said animals, is it?
No, I said ant. I'm thankful that my favorite word is ant.
And okay, animals and ant, and okay, lovely. So you are all thankful to so many things apart. You're thankful to animals, you're thankful for having parents with you, your amma with you, and other things. Excellent, lovely. So now let's start the talk. Shall we? Yes. Now, usually what do we do whenever we're going to start? The person who is going to speak will say 1, 2, 3, and then they'll start, right? Now, I want you all to say 1, 2, 3, start, and then I will start.
1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What?
Eh?
Why? What's happening? What?
Did you guys say 1, 2, 3, start? You just kept saying 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did you say start?
Why?
1, 2, 3, start.
Start. 1, 2, 3, start. all of us together.
1, 2, 3, start. Start.
Is Anagha there? Can you see her, guys?
I can see her. I can see her.
3, start.
She's
Okay,
waiting for
you all said start. You all said 1, 2, 3 start, and nothing happened. I was keeping quiet. How did you all feel?
2, 1.
Now listen to my question. How did you all feel when I was just quiet? You all said start, do everything. I didn't say anything. I was just quiet. What happened?
Annoyed.
We just wanted to
Annoyed.
start.
There was a lot of silence. I didn't say anything.
I did
Isn't
not.
it?
I did not
What
join that time.
What was I doing? So what was I doing? I was not saying anything. I did not express myself to
I
what
did not join that time.
You didn't join the time. Now let's listen. Yeah. I did not express according to what you wanted me to express. Yes or no? You wanted me to start speaking. I didn't express. How did you all feel about it? You felt restless. You felt like, what's happening? Is there a technical glitch? Are you there? What? So many thoughts went on into your mind.
I felt anxious.
Yeah, you felt anxious. And so many thoughts went on in our minds. Oh, why is she not speaking? Has she gone numb? Is she nervous like all of us? Is she anxious? Why is she not speaking?
What is numb?
Numb is like, I don't know what to talk. I don't know what's going to happen next. Like a statue. So, because I did not express myself, all these things went on in your mind. But what is expression? We are here to learn about expressions and how to express ourselves. So, what is expression? Expression is something that we give a shape to all the thoughts that we have in our mind. So we have something in our mind and we want to convey it. We do it through various expressions. The expressions could be what I'm saying also. Words also are way of expressing ourselves, isn't it? Yes. So we can also express ourselves through our face. We can express ourselves through our whole body.
Body language.
Body language. So we can express ourselves through a lot of ways. Okay. Why do you think expressing ourselves is important?
To know which feeling, so the other person knows what you're feeling.
So that the other person knows what you're feeling. Excellent. Okay.
The
Then
other person knows if we are in pain, if we are hurt,
Show
or
our
if we are very happy, or
to show our feelings.
yeah, to show our feelings. So Pat said the other person should understand what we are. So maybe to also show, evoke empathy from others so that they know what we are feeling and how to do. Okay. Then why else should we express? Why is expression important?
We can't communicate.
To communicate, we need to express, isn't it? Which is very, very key. If we cannot communicate and if we cannot express, everything is still little. Whatever happened just 5 minutes back will happen. I will be back and I'll be staring at the screen and you won't know what's happening. Why else should we express? Why is it important?
in mind we should
Show what you're feeling.
Yeah, to show what you're feeling, to communicate.
in a
Yes,
mind you should always express yourself.
That's one more thing, isn't it? One is to express the others, but one is also to express yourself. So we need to have self.
For example,
yes. For example, yes, Prahan.
For example, if you're bored, so your mind should of course know that. It can be a secret
Your
for
mind
only
should know that. That's lovely. Yes, your mind should know that you are feeling bored. Your mind should know that you're feeling hungry, and you need to express that yourself. And to express all these things, whether it is to you or to the outside world, what you need to be. You need to be dash. It starts with the letter T.
You should be expressive.
Starts with the letter T. T.
You should be talking.
Okay, you should be talking. I can express without talking also.
Thankful.
Okay, you should be thankful. Fine. One, yes, you should be very thankful to whatever you have.
You should know your feelings.
Yeah, so when you know your feelings and you're going to express it to yourself. True, yes, you should be truthful, isn't it? Only when we are truthful to ourselves will we be able to communicate and express better. Yes or no? But how easy is it to be truthful?
Not easy.
Everybody is nodding their head saying no, no, no. Why is it not?
Yes.
Why is it not easy?
Because
We listen to Tamara. Tamara is saying something.
Because some people find it hard, like perhaps you've broken a vase or a dish and you know your mother's going to scold you and ground you, but you need to be honest, but still you're trying to find out a way that you cannot be scolded. You can either lie about it or you can be honest and take the punishment.
Wow, lovely, isn't it? We all know this, but then we find it so hard. And as we grow older, every year, yes, Prahan has raised his hand. Let's listen to him. To defend ourselves from a consequence.
I watched
Yes, Prahan.
I watched one video on YouTube. He was earlier lying, but once he became honest, no punishment happened. He just got the thing that he wanted, but just not lying.
Lovely, yes. And like how Parth is also saying, to defend ourselves, we try to lie and we try not to be truthful. But being truthful actually helps you to defend yourself better. Okay. I don't know her name. Anusha.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
When we tell a lie, and it's very hard for being truth because we try to not get the punishment.
And then we continue to try lying and it becomes round and round and round, right? Okay.
Yes.
So, what helps us to be truthful?
Honesty.
Correct. So, honesty helps you to be truthful. Honesty is like being truthful. So, what helps you to be truthful?
Can I say something?
Yes.
You should not have fear.
Wow, you should not have fear.
Tell something, guys.
Yes, you should not have fear.
You if you want to lie, but you don't know that if you be honest, you might get that thing you want. But you are just struggling to just find out a lie. But if when you are honest, you don't know if something bad will happen or good. So you should
so
be honest.
If you do not, so if you're fearless, you can be truthful. Very nice. Okay, somebody has raised their hand. You want to say something? Yes.
Confidence can help.
Confidence can help you to be truthful. Okay. Yes.
Bravery.
Okay. Bravery, confidence, fearlessness. All this helps you to be truthful. But what can you do to yourself so that you can express yourself truly? What can you do as a base that you can do?
The mind is actually...
Yes, somewhere. Yes. Continue. Your mind?
Your mind is actually the place where all the body parts know what to do. Like if I'm hungry, then my mind only expresses.
So your mind is the place where all these things come up. And how should your mind be so that you can express yourself better? And you can express yourself.
It should be good. Like for example, if there was no mind in our brain, our body parts would just be non-living.
Yeah. So it should be calm. So, and also you should keep it alive, like what Prahan says. And Parth says you can communicate with expressions. We'll come back to communicate with expressions. So, how can you keep your mind calm?
Gayatri, you can type.
Gayatri, yes. No, Anusha, that is,
Ma'am,
yes.
we should be mindful. We have to be live. Or else you can't.
You should be mindful. You have to be alive. My God, you children know everything. So how can you keep all this? How will you keep yourself calm? You be mindful. Be
a little organized.
you need to be a little organized. So how will you do all these things? What can you do to yourself to do all that?
Self-motivation. Self-motivation.
Self-motivation. So all big words you're doing. Okay. So somebody said that they are very thankful to PE, right? So when you're doing a lot of exercises, you feel very energetic. You might feel fatigued physically, but you feel very nice, isn't it? So the base for most of these things is yoga. So when we all do yoga, our mind gets calm. Do you all agree with that? Or you say, ayo, yoga is boring.
Meditation.
Meditation. But it's boring. How do you expect me to close my eyes and sit there for 5 minutes and not think of anything? So through yoga, you can feel very calm. That's what everybody says. But have you all done yogasanas?
Yes. Never.
Yes.
Never. Okay. Who are you? How many of you have done yogasanas?
I've done.
We've all done. Okay. So you all say to communicate, we can speak, you can talk, right? So
I have done
in
yoga.
order to speak properly, what should be fine?
I have done yoga. I've done yoga.
You have done yoga. Okay. Now answer to my question. In order to speak properly, what should be fine?
Our voice box.
In order to speak properly, what should be fine?
Voice box.
Your voice box should be fine, right? So if you see yogasanas, a lot of yogasanas are taken from the nature that are around. You all said you are thankful to animals. You all said you're thankful to, if I told N, probably you would have told nature. Right? So when you say your throat has to be fine, one of the basic asanas that we can do for our throat to be fine is how do you clear your throat?
Is voice training.
Yeah, voice training is, but how do you all clear your throat? Can you all clear your throat?
By singing. Warm water.
Clear your throat loudly. I should be able to hear you.
By singing.
Right? So instead of that, if you can you all roar like a lion? Oh. Lion roar saying roar.
Roar.
How does the lion roar? Does it come and say, I roar?
What?
No. How does the lion roar? So can you put your tongue out? And now let out the sound. But put your tongue inside. Put your tongue out. Put your tongue out. The tongue should try and touch chin. That's how much you need to put your tongue out. And do you all see that when you're trying to do that, automatically your eyes also pop? And you're trying to express just like how a lion was trying to express. Or how a lion is. So from within, you all feel whatever Prahan and other people are saying, you all feel fearless like a lion. You all feel brave like a lion. Yes or no? Can you all try that once? Can you all try that? Put your tongue out. Put your tongue out. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. And after doing that, what are you all doing? You all start laughing. Why are you starting to laugh? Because we are all feeling shy and we are like, ayo, what did we just do? It is so funny. Why you're feeling inhibited? You're feeling like, huh? Yes, Parth. You're feeling? You feel thirsty after doing. So you're starting to become aware of yourself. Express. And also after that, you'll be like, oh my God, I just did that. But how did I look? How was my eyes? How was my face? Was I looking okay? But I don't like myself like that. So many thoughts also would have gone inside your head. So all these will kind of take you away from expressing yourself truthfully. Agreed? Somewhere you feel, in case I tell something true, then it might not be fine. So when you start to express, when you start using yoga in your daily activities, it could be anything. Like we all know that yogasanas are inspired by nature, right? You all said you have done yoga. Is there an asana which shows you like to become like a mountain? Yes. So you actually stretch both your hands and stand straight, and you can become as tall as a mountain, or you can be like a tree. And that activates every part of your body, and you become very, very alive. Isn't it? So through yoga, your mind becomes calm, and you start becoming truthful. But I mean, you can start expressing much better. How else do you express?
Can I see?
So you all said whatever is in my mind, I have to express truly. How else do you express? How else do you express?
By emotions.
We express through actions or body language. Are words really important?
Yes.
Words are very important. But can we convey a lot of things without words too?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, now I'm going to do something. You let me know whether you all understood. Yeah? Okay.
Look, triangle, shed, round of applause.
You have to see the whole thing. You have to see the whole thing and then tell me what I did.
Your video is paused. Your video is paused. I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Yeah, your video is like not there.
What is not there?
Your video, I can't see you.
There's a problem with his network, maybe, Ma. You can continue.
Okay.
Can I?
Okay.
I want to see something. Thinking.
This is not a dumb charade. Listen, see the whole thing, then tell me what you understood, okay?
Is that?
Okay. Now, did you all understand what I did?
Yeah, you were hugging, you were thinking, you were looking somewhere.
No, you tell me exactly what I did from the beginning. What was I trying to do? What did I do?
You were thinking and you got an idea,
Yeah.
and then you took something and you ate it.
Yeah.
Your mother came and scolded.
I never showed. How did you understand it is mother?
You were sitting.
Someone came and scolded.
Okay, it could be mother. Correct. That is very correct. So mother came and scolded. Then
And then you asked her to smile. And then she smiled and you hugged and then that kissed.
yeah, so I didn't speak a word and all of this was communicated. So do you all realize that how much we actually use our face to communicate so much, right? and we don't do anything. And a lot of things that we use without our knowledge are used in our classical dance forms, which are again taken from nature.
Can I see something?
Yes, Rahan, I'll give you time. I'll give you a chance to speak after I tell this part of it. So in our dance, we have you all seen dance? Be it classical dance or contemporary or whatever our heroes and heroines do. Have you all seen
Dance.
You have, no, you've seen dance. Have you all seen them use their hands?
My mother is a founder of a dance institution.
Wow, lovely. So have you all seen them use their hands and their face to communicate?
Yes.
Okay, Prahan wants to say something. Yes, Prahan.
Like when you're scared, you can also think of something else to remove that if you're scared.
Yeah, so when you're scared, you can think of something else and then you can get over that. Yes, that is very correct. Yes, Anusha is raising her hand.
Ma'am, most classical dances begin as forms of worship, ma'am. So trained dancers perform it in temples and also some even perform in courts of kings.
Yes, so that is what is classical dance. But how does classical dance help us to express things is what we are going to see. Right?
Like
so there are so many times in our day-to-day life when we are trying to communicate, the other person doesn't understand. Or for instance, just like what happened in whatever I showed, maybe your parents, your friends may be very angry with you, or they don't want to listen to you. Sometimes using a lot of words also might be a clutter, and you'll be like, don't speak so much, let them be silence. Do you all feel that sometimes? Because our parents also keep going, do that, do this, blah, 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 blah. But if they come and say, you feel amused, and suddenly you'll be like, you're not talking, you're doing something new, and it's feeling nice. Do you all feel that? So in classical dance, whatever I follow, there are a lot of things again that we take from nature, which probably we can use in our day-to-day life to communicate better. For example, this, what we do in bharathanatyam, this hasta is called pataka. Now you tell me, just by holding your hand like this, what all can you use this to communicate in our day-to-day activities?
Stop. I need to go to the washroom.
Stop.
Yeah, you will come back, Parth.
No.
What all?
No, like we can do like this.
Oh,
I mean,
you want to go to the washroom? That was a good one. Yeah, you can. Hello. Yes, you can use that for. What else can you use this for?
What a
That is from Mohiniyattam. That is from
No. We leave the dance part of it. We are going to use this to communicate things. How do you communicate using this?
I have
What else?
I have a question.
See, Gauri aunty is showing that you hit somebody like this. Okay, what else can you use this for?
maybe we can play cricket like this.
I have a question.
Yes, Prahan.
That means this is signal is for having a question.
Yeah, this is a signal for having a question. Very nice.
It will mean them.
What else can we use this for?
Maybe we can show that we are playing cricket.
I have done that.
I've done that. Yes, I have done that. So you can use that for showing I have done that.
You
What
can
else can you use
show
this
that
for?
you have 5 fingers.
Okay, you can show that you have 5 fingers. But tell me, what else can you express out of this? Stop. Okay. What else? What is think?
As there is nothing on my hand.
Yeah, I don't have anything on my hand. Okay.
Okay, and if you're caught as if you have something on your hand, you can show it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have. So I don't
Ma'am,
have. What else?
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody, ma'am.
You can bless somebody. Yes, you can bless somebody. What else can you use this for? Think about something from nature.
We can hold things.
How can you hold things like this? You have to hold things only like this, no?
I know
You
what
can hold things like this. You can put the books one on top of the other and hold it like this, okay? But from nature,
this is
from
the drum
nature, Prahan is showing something.
and the tree. This is the leaf and
Yeah,
the
you can show it like a tree, isn't it? And like as if the tree is moving and these are the leaves. What else can you use this to show? From nature, from nature.
wind.
I'm giving water like this.
You can give water like this. You can show wind.
You can make a pattern of a flower, like you can make a five flower
For
thing.
flower, we'll have to separate the fingers, right?
Still, this
So that
can
will become different. So just like this. So you can show wind. Oh, the wind is coming. You can show rain.
But look at this. You can make a sailboat, and this is the sailboat.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Oh, see that?
Like this.
So you can
Yes,
show
it's
the
okay.
sail up or down. Excellent. What else can you use?
We can make squares.
Can you show me? Come on to the video and show me.
This like this. You can make a square. Okay, like this.
Oh, you can actually show what you want to show with the help of this.
Like this.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay.
More use. I want more use.
Stita is showing something. What can you do?
Look at this. Look at this. Can you guess what I'm trying to show? Time, please.
Time, please. You can show. Yes.
Can you guess what I'm looking at?
So, even without our own knowledge, we are using so much of dance to express ourselves.
Can you guess what I'm trying to do? I'll remove my
Yes.
background so I can
Okay.
what
Show us.
I symbol by my hand like when we need like this. Yes.
Yeah, Stita is saying something. Yes.
Like this.
Need a break in our game. We always do time, please.
Yes. Time,
I have
please.
one more.
Okay. Yes, Prahan, what are you showing?
What is it? Guess. Guess what it is. It is in your background and what the background I just had. It is in that.
You're
Yes.
doing a Cilre.
Yeah, the Cilre logo.
Oh, lovely. So, with
I have
just
one more.
this, yeah, yes, Parth.
So we can ask somebody.
Give me. You can actually ask somebody, isn't it? Okay. Or you can even say.
Then make it as a snake.
Later, using this, what else can you show? Yeah,
You can
do a
also
snake.
say that you
You
want
can
to
do a
make
snake.
Adam.
You can show. What
We
is
can
this?
show. We can show a road.
You can show
Look,
waves. You can show waves. You can show a road.
You can stack
Yes,
up
Prahan?
coins so that you can stack up coins to show that you want to play carom.
Yeah, you can show a stack of points, and then you can show that it's a road. Isn't
Or a
it?
carom board if you want to play carom board.
One more.
Yes, Parth.
Just this big. It is this small. We can.
You can show that there are different sizes from it, right? And we all say that most of these ancient texts, be it yoga or be it dance, I don't understand what they're doing. But you see that most of the things that they're actually using, we already are using even in our day-to-day life. For example, if you want to show, okay, what I will do is, I'm going to tell some names and you have to show me how you will show it with your hands.
Look,
Show me a flower.
I want to show you something. What
How will
can
you
this?
show a flower?
What can this be?
Prahan, you can show. I will ask you. You can show us, and then we will do. Now you show me a flower.
Okay.
See the different flowers we have. Okay, this he's doing it this way. What is Tamara doing? Tamara did something else.
This is lotus in Mohini.
Look,
How
I'm
can you
forming a
show
sunflower. It's pointing towards the light.
Rohan are showing different. Wow.
Prahan is showing a sunflower which is pointed towards the sun. Okay. Yes, Anusha.
Ma'am, this is called as Pushpa Puttaka and Bharathanatyam, ma'am. Which shows
What's this? What's this?
Okay. Apart from flower, now I will tell you something.
Can
You are there is a lot of lightning, and then you are scared.
what's this? What's this first?
There's lightning and you're scared. How will you show lightning?
Look, hitting the ground, lightning hitting the ground.
No, I don't understand. If I just come and show you this, will you understand?
I can do like this.
Do you all realize that if you're going to show only the hand, it does not express anything?
And I have one idea.
Yes, Parth.
If I can show like this, and the person will eventually guess that I'm talking about like this.
Correct, but then that's what I'm trying to say. If you're going to use only your hands, you're not going to express. Expression is the whole thing, right? You have to use everything combined. So along with your hands, you have to express it, show it on your face as to what it is. Now, if I'm just gonna do this, it can be somebody. If I'm just gonna show like this, it can be anything. But if I'm gonna show, it's like somebody is gonna hit me. Like how Parth said, if I'm showing and it's raining and this, then I know it is lightning. So it should come with your face. It is, for example, I will give you an example of this. Okay. Today morning the sun rose and the sun was not very hot. It started to rain. I felt like eating bhaji, but there was no oil in the house. I went and slept. I got up. I came to Cilre. See all your faces. I hear what is she saying. The same thing, if I'm going to use my hands, if I'm going to use my face and my expressions, and put emotions in my expression, how will it be? So now the same thing, now who will try and tell me? Using your hands, using your face, and it should make sense. Yes, Stita wants to try.
But I don't remember.
That's okay. You tell whatever it is. You got up in the morning. The sun was not hot. You can use a air fryer, but it's okay. I didn't have any.
Can I show something? How to show you something?
Wait, Prahan. Let's see what Stita is trying to do.
Today, but it wasn't very hot. So I wanted to eat bhujia, but it didn't have any oil. So I just slept.
You saw that. It made a lot of sense and it made it interesting because the other person will be interested in what you're trying to say.
I want to also try.
All these things. Yes, Parth.
Can I also try?
Yes. One by one. We will try one by one.
Okay.
Now we'll see what Parth is
Can
doing.
I add a little bit to it?
Yes, you can.
Today I woke up and saw the sun came. It was very hot. So I quickly turned on my AC and I did some yoga. But after doing some yoga, I went and brushed my teeth and saw it was raining outside. I wanted to binge on my favorite show and eat something. Eat something very hot and drink something very hot. But it seems to find out that there's no electricity in my house. And I don't have any cylinders. So I just went to sleep.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Very nice. Anybody else wants to try?
Me.
Everybody wants to try. Okay. We'll go one by one. Yes. We'll ask Prahan to do, then Anusha will do, and then Suchita, whoever is that. Yes? Okay. Yes, Prahan.
I will add a little bit to it.
Yeah, but quickly. You have to quickly. Everybody has to do it. Then we have continued discussion. Yes.
One day there was the sun coming out, but I slept to the sun, and when I woke up, it was raining. But I did not notice that, so I wanted to watch my cartoon. But since there was no electricity due to thunder and stuff, I could not watch my favorite show, and so I just turned on the AC and waited for when with the rain stopped.
Very nice. So whatever he said was interesting because he used his voice to express. But along with that, if he can use a little bit of hands with the gestures from dance, imagine how it will be. What did he say?
I would dress like this.
I got up in the morning and I saw outside. It was raining. The electricity went off. So I feel like eating something, but there's nothing. I went and slept again.
That was so fun.
Yeah, right? Instead of just saying if you can use these, and again, you see that a lot of things are inspired from whatever we are trying to say from nature. Okay, somebody else wants to try quickly.
Whoa, there's so many people in.
Yes, who was the next? Anusha was supposed to say next.
In the morning, I woke up, the sun was bright and shiny. Then I went to brush my teeth, but then it started to rain. Then suddenly the electricity went off and it was still black. Then I thought to eat something, but there was nothing. So I was very sad and bored. So I went to sleep.
Very nice. Excellent. Yes. Suchita. What's your name, child? Let's not use your mom's name to call you.
Ma'am, Sohan and
Sohan.
Suchita.
Oh, Suchita is right there. Okay, yes. Go ahead, Sohan.
Ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes, we can.
Yes, ma'am. I got up. It was a fabulous day, I thought. I couldn't find anything. Where are my food? Where is my food? I don't have any oil to cook. Oh, well, that is a sad day. Well, I'll just better go to sleep.
Lovely. That is very nice. Okay, yes, Tamara.
Today I went and I wanted to go outside, but I found that it was raining. So I went and wanted to have some nice warm chocolate milk with and have some toast. But I saw that we didn't have any bread. So, and we didn't have any chocolate powder. So I read a book and I went to bed.
Lovely. Now, do you all realize that whatever you did now, you've all told us a story without your own knowledge? Yes or no? You told a story and you told stories which were inspired and which had a lot of expressions that you wanted to say, and it was all from within. So you all expressed yourself and you were inspired by whatever nature that you saw. Parth is suddenly very surprised. Of course, I suddenly told a story, and how did that happen? If I had asked you to tell you all a story, you would have been like, oh, what is it? I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to put this. But expressing ourselves itself is telling a story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes or no? But we all think that, oh, no. Telling a story means we need a book, it should have this thing, that thing, or a lot of things.
Yes.
But
I
no.
want to say one thing.
Yes.
So now, if we friends can't catch up for some reason, what can we do? We can talk to each other through chat, and there's no way to express ourselves. So there are these emoticons that we can use to show our feelings.
Lovely, isn't it? And you are talking about the emoticons which express ourselves. From where did they get the emoticons?
From the expression that we do.
That we ourselves have. And a lot of these expressions, from where do we get it?
From our mind, from our emotions.
From our mind, from the surroundings, and what we feel from within, and from the people whom we see, or the animals in the nature that we see at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when we have to express something and the other person is not understanding, we always relate it to something that the other person can understand from. When you say, I'm in so much love with you, you know. Look at me. I really miss you. You'll be like, oh, why is your eyes like this? You look like puppy eyes. And you're going, isn't it? And why do we say puppy eyes when we are in love? Have you all looked at your dogs? Any dog which is looking at you with a lot of love?
They'll be like this.
They'll just keep looking at you. They won't even blink their eyes and they keep looking at you. Isn't it? And you're there. And that's where we have got inspired that when we have to show love, we can just look and show that puppy eyes. And there's just love oozing out of your eyes.
It can be like
Yes or no? So again, we are inspired by nature there. Isn't it?
It can
So,
be like
okay.
this, yeah.
Now what we will do is, I'm going to give you all like 30 seconds. Yeah. I want you to come up with 5 things that from nature that we are inspired and we use in our daily communication. Okay, 5 is too much. Let's take.
That nature is God.
Let's do 2. Let's do
Nature
2.
is God.
Yeah, nature is God. Exactly. So let's do 2. Think of the thing that you are inspired in nature that we use in our everyday expression.
We use nature to get food.
We get nature to get food, but how do we express ourselves getting inspired by nature? You think, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. We're not going to talk now. All of you just close your eyes or be with yourselves so that you can express yourself better.
I've thought about it already.
Yeah, then you wait. Let's give everybody a chance, because once you start doing, they will not be able to think.
मम्मा एक लिंक दिला जॉइन करू
नेचर मधून कसं तू
Can it be like emotion?
Yeah, of course, it can be emotion, but it should be inspired from nature.
IDK.
Think about it. 2 things that we use in our daily communication to express ourselves. We'll start. Yes, we'll start with Parth because he finished first. He said, I'm ready. Yes, Parth.
So whenever
No telling. You're not supposed to tell us what it is. Just be inspired. Express how you want to express it. You can use words to express. You can use your body. You can use your face.
this is you.
Yes,
This
go
is from
ahead.
the cat. This is from the cat who always ignores us when we try to play with it. And it's always
So how will you ignore? And just purr away. Okay, that is one. Very nice. So for ignorance, you can take that for ignoring or for being indifferent, right? We get inspired by a cat. Okay, what is the second one? Okay, what is that?
so whenever we try to catch a lizard to come out of a house, she always runs around and like they're coming. I need to.
Wow, lovely. So from a lizard, you can whenever we want to show what do you call how to escape from a situation, we can think of a lizard to express. Lovely. Okay, I never thought we could even think of a lizard to get our inspiration for expressions. Lovely part. Okay. Yes. Who wants to go next? Tamara?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. None of the talking. It need not be only actions, right? You can also speak.
Can I start?
Yeah, no, we are listening to Tamara. Let's see what Tamara is doing and then Prahan can do. Yes, you're trying to sneeze. So where is that inspiration from?
It's from a dog's perspective.
From the dog's perspective, okay.
Because many people, you can express pain and you can think of a dog, because many people hit dogs or cats or any type of animal, and the pain that the dog's getting when it's not done anything wrong.
Very,
can
very nice. So you can actually get inspired by a dog's pain because it is helpless and nobody has done anything. And a lot of times we are in that situation. Excellent, Tamara. The next one more, Tamara. We couldn't see you properly. Okay, you're searching and doing something. Okay, what is that?
I think it is a fish.
Even I thought it's a fish. What are you trying to do?
It's curiosity from a snake.
From the snake. Oh, lovely. Okay.
So it's gone into a bush and it's searching for food. But then it sees a rat and they don't know what it is. So they're seeing and finding out what it is out of curiosity.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, excellent. Okay, next, Pran wanted to do it. Yes, Prahan. You being surprised?
Yeah.
You're being surprised about what?
About how beautiful this is here.
That's lovely, isn't it? Every time we go and see nature anywhere, that's what we have.
Yeah.
How can the world be so beautiful? And we have that surprise and that beautiful.
My next
Yes.
emotion.
That's it. Yes. What is the other one you want to show, Prahan? You want to think and get back later?
No.
Shall we ask Anusha to do it?
No.
You are ready?
Keep doing it.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay. What is that?
Puppy eyes. I'm not trying to.
Ah, puppy eyes. Very cute.
People like them.
Lovely. Okay. Let's see Anusha. What Anusha has to do.
One more.
After that, after everyone finishes, if we have time, I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Yes, Anusha.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So something inspired from
We
nature.
can get wood and paper.
You can get wood and paper from nature. Yes. Yes, Anusha, go ahead. Okay, you're very happy and you're running. You're scared and you're running.
No, ma'am. Example, we should not be in a hurry. Example, a tiger sees a deer. So, without knowing, it suddenly goes to catch the deer, but the deer runs away. But if we patiently see it and try to aim it and go near it without the deer knowing, we can catch it. So, we should not be in a hurry.
Lovely, lovely. So, through nature, how beautifully we've got it, and you are able to express that. Again, what you're saying, the self-expression or the expression, one could be to the communication to other people. The other thing that you are able to understand these things for yourself itself. Yes, you can. 1 second. Whatever you're able to express from nature, all these things that you're able to catch itself is an expression that you're doing to yourself. So it's a self-expression. You're not communicating this to somebody else, but you have got inspired and you're telling yourself that I need to be calmer. I need to not hurry. I should be curious, just like how the snake was when it went near the bush, which is beautiful. Yes, next. Vishali Bandari. What's your name? And you want to do something? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, one more. We'll come back to you. He wants to do and then we'll come back to you. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes. I'll also do one more. When I'm happy, I want to jump like a monkey.
Ah, yes, that's very correct. Awesome. Yes, Anusha. Yes. The second.
Can I do also?
Prahan, after that, we'll have to give chance to Suchita and Sohan and then we'll come back to you. Yes, Anusha. Okay. Yeah, you're eating something and then you're going slow. So what was the inspiration?
It was that we should never be greedy, ma'am. Example, a vulture sees a fish in a pond, but then suddenly many fishes start jumping in the river. So, since the vulture was trying to get all the fishes, it couldn't because it couldn't catch all the fishes at one time. But if it had tried to aim at one fish and not be greedy of catching many fishes, then it could easily catch it.
Lovely, very, very nice. So can we actually, whatever Anusha said, we can actually show that very beautifully, isn't it? So you can show that it's a bird. Yeah. So shall we all try that? You're trying that it's a bird and he's trying to swoop down. And then
Like a kingfisher.
so he's seeing a lot of fish there. And he says, do I want this? Do I want that? Do I want this? And he's trying to go everywhere and he doesn't get anything. And then he says, oh, so he's a bird, right? So he goes, oh, I'm so sad. What can I do different? And then it goes down and one single pointed looks at the other fish and goes swoop and goes up. So you're quite clear in showing what you got. Okay, yes, Sohan and Suchita.
I also have one more.
We'll come back to you, Prahan. After those two finish, we'll come back to you. Yes, Sohan.
Whenever my mother starts saying, enough TV time for you, now go and open your books. And I say, can you reject this?
Oh, how beautifully we can use that to our advantage, isn't it? What nature can give us. Beautiful. Okay, one more Sohan from you.
And I only thought of one, ma'am. Me and sister
Oh, you only
divided
thought of
among
one. Okay, yeah. Then we'll ask Suchita to do it.
I thought of a busy bee. Because it's
You thought
always
of a
busy
busy bee,
taking
okay.
honey, right? It's always busy
Okay.
taking honey. Taking nectar from flowers and making it into honey. And sometimes
So
you're
how-
also really busy.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so I think Prahan wanted to show something and then I think we won't have any more time to continue. Yes, Parth also has something to say. Yes.
I would say that we are getting inspired by animals. Animals are also getting inspired by
Oh,
me.
that's very
Like,
interesting.
not by me, like from people, because one day I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was going to a zoo where a couple proposed each other. Before I came there. After I came there, I saw the monkey in the cage, and the male monkey was doing like this.
Okay.
Can I do? Can I do?
Lovely. Yes, Prahan.
Honest bees and everything.
Mine,
So
mine.
nice.
When I go to somewhere where there's lots of trampolines, I have like a bouncy thing, like for a bounce on me.
You're bound. Okay, very nice. So before I close, I just want to tell that when we say expressions inspired from nature, it is not just about communication towards the others also. Just like how you all said, you're all inspired by the nature for your own self-expression and for understanding a lot of things to tell yourself. Sometimes we feel like telling, oh, don't be lazy. And like how Parth said, or like how Suchita said, you will remember, like that lizard who was trying to run away, or like the bee, let me not be lazy. And then this is how you express that to yourself, isn't it? And in your mind, you have those things, and you may probably, to entertain yourself, you can use these things and then communicate better to yourself along with others. So this is what I wanted. Again, Parth wants to say something.
Can busy be like this?
Busy bee, you can also show like this. So in dance, if you want to show, you can show the flower like this and you hold the bee like this. So you have your finger like this. You fold your index finger. Bring your middle finger and the thumb together. And then it becomes a bee.
Okay. But if you want to do an action, so we can do like this.
So you need to have a lot of sound also. Otherwise, when you're doing this, you can't make out. It could be anything. So you can go. So again, in yoga, because we say that it is inspired by nature, let's close with this because Parth said B. So what I want you all to do is, first, before we close our eyes, I want you to use your thumb. Yeah. And you have this small flap, right? So I want you to all, don't close, listen to it first, because once you close, then you won't be able to hear me. So close that small flap with the thumb, put all your fingers on top of your head. Yeah. Then I want you to take a deep breath in and breathe out through your nose by making the sound. Yeah. And as long as you can for yourselves. So I will just show you once and then you will do. So this way, take a deep breath in.
Sahan, do it.
So you're going to go like that. And after you stop doing the and after you finished it, don't open your eyes. Just stay like that for like 5-10 minutes and then slowly open your eyes and do not talk. Yeah? Shall we all try? So put your hands on your ears. All the fingers on your head. Close your eyes. Keep your back straight. Keep your back straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, do the sound. And once you stop, keep your eyes closed. And now you say, what did you feel?
It feels like it was vibrating inside my body.
And it was like the bees buzzing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So whenever you feel very, I don't know what's happening, you can actually do this and the bee sound will actually calm you down. So these are all called the, what noises? The white noises, right? The gush sound or the bee sound or the wave sound. All those are very calming. So we'll close with the bee
How do
sound.
you do the wave sound?
The wave sound we can't do. We just have to listen. So it's very therapeutic when you just go and sit in front of the beach and just listen to it.
I've done that.
Yeah, so that is so with that, I think I will complete talking. And whatever I learned a lot from all of you as to what you can get inspired. And I think that is the beauty of interacting with children, isn't it? That you learn more than what you give. So thank you all children for being so interactive. And I had a blast with all of you. And thank you to Gauri and Aparna and Shabnam for just giving me this 1 hour with these wonderful children.
Thank you so much, Anagha.
Thank you, ma'am.
I mean, you actually got the guys to dance. I'm really impressed. Some of them actually said they wouldn't, but I mean, it was amazing. It was just amazing. Along the way, Gauri will have a few words to say, but before that, guys, feedback form, please, everyone. Gauri, please take over.
Yeah, Anagha, this was so interactive and there was a great flow, expressions can be done in different ways and the really children did it. And, they brought in more ideas than we ever had. So it was like, yeah, brilliant. Multiple ways. Yeah, she said they were dancing beautifully. The story behind it was so awesome. I think you brought the best out of children today and they were at their best today. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Anagha. Kids, feedback form. Again, small reminder. Please fill the form and then you can leave, darlings. And see you all tomorrow.
To fill it in at once, which is not good.
Which is good. Fill it now.
Oh my God, they're so
You're
transparent.
so busy acting and interacting that you forgot to fill it. Good. Now you can fill it. Okay.
I'm actually moving back to my place.
This is so good.
Those who have filled it can leave. Thank you so much. And